Hi, I'm Joe.
And I'm Mama D.
And together we're
Joe and Mama D.
Yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Okay. All right, so here's the situation. We're both a little bit over 50, and we've never been on a cruise before. A little bit. And anyway, so we decided at the beginning of this year, which was just last month, that we were going to sign up and take our first cruise. Now, we booked it in October 2020. So, here's our dilemma.
We've got 8 months to wait.
Months to wait. Right. But that's a good thing in a way because we're getting prepared for it.
Exactly.
Since we neither one of, obviously I did a 4-year cruise,
He likes to brag.
Yeah, I do. But it was nothing like, luxury liner kind of stuff. So we're doing the, vacation style luxury liner. And anyway, we're going to be cruising out of, we live in Texas, and we're going to be cruising out of Galveston and doing the Mexico, Progreso, Yucatan, Cozumel thing.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
5-6 day, whatever you want to call it.
6 days cruise.
Well, yeah, it's Monday through Saturday.
Well, it's not 5 then.
Yeah, we leave Monday.
Either way.
So, anyway, we have been watching a ton, a buttload,
every night,
a humongous amount of videos.
Yes.
And some of those videos, Lalita Loca. That's one of the big.
A lot
ones.
of helpful hints.
Lots of helpful hints through adventures and traveling. And I don't want to mention all of them, but we've been watching just about everybody's videos, throwing us the tips and tricks on what to do, what not to do, where to go,
bring.
What to bring and everything. Well, one of the things, now, like I said, we still have 8 months, and what we're going to do here in these videos is we're just telling you about it today, and then next month, when we have 7 months, we'll update you on our progression of getting ready for the cruise. And then as we get closer to it, down to a month, a few weeks, we'll do more and more videos as the excitement builds of leaving.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, one of the things I want to bring up right now, as you can see on my shirt, we have a home studio. I do a podcast, and anyway, it's called, obviously, Let It Go Studios.
Just like that.
And one of the things that we were doing was, from the tips and tricks that we found, was that we would go, to the dollar store, or Dollar Tree, excuse me, there's a difference, because Dollar Tree, everything individually is $1. You go to a dollar store, it could be $1 to $10, whatever. So we went and we bought a lot of the stuff that people said, you got to bring this with you on the cruise because it's really helpful and it's cheap, and if you lose it, no big deal. So we've got the air fresheners, and of course on multiple YouTube channels, people who went and bought these things, they've got the 2-pack of Hawaiian scent. So we actually had to go to 2 Dollar Trees to find those. Yeah, the second,
they're very popular.
Very popular. So we got the Hawaiian scent just because, hey, it's a cruise, it's tropical.
Exactly.
So the other thing on the list here was a magnetic notepad, all right, which is really a good idea. I didn't realize that the walls in your cabin are metal.
And we've got an interior room.
So we got an interior room. Yeah, we're trying to save a little bit of money, but
so we can enjoy ourselves.
So we can really enjoy it. But the magnetic notepad was a great idea. We didn't even think about this. You hang on the wall, and you can write notes to the housekeeping. Leave their tip there, whatever. Multiple things. But we happened to come across one that said,
we know it's backwards.
It's backwards, but it says "Let it go," just like sure you let it go. It's backwards. Let it go. So we had to grab that. That's a must. But we also bought the small first aid kit. In case sucking chest wound, you got to be able to handle that.
Right.
Hand
sanitizers.
Hand sanitizer must.
A lot.
Especially now. And most of you know what I'm talking about. That beer they got out with Corona or something like that. They turned it into a virus. Anyway.
I never thought about that, but that was a good one.
Yeah. So, anyway, and the nightlight.
Especially for an interior
room, everything's pitch black. You're not going to see nothing once the lights go out.
He's bad at hitting things.
Yeah, I bruise easily.
Yeah, he's very sensitive.
Yeah, very. Yeah. Sensitive, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and we got, like I said, we covered pretty much everything on the list. The sunscreen.
And we've already
didn't
went ahead
even
and picked
think
it up.
about sunscreen. I mean, and again, sensitive. I burn easily. So
Yeah, okay.
anyway, and large magnetic clips for clipping stuff on the walls, of course. Now, the other thing too is that we've got our list of, and I'm hitting my phone here because I got in my notes the different things we still have to pick up: lanyards, luggage board tag holders, Dramamine.
No, for the other couples that's going with us.
Yeah, we have another couple that's going with us. Her cousin and his wife, and hi, Steve and Tammy.
Hi, Tammy.
They're going with us. They're first time cruisers too. Never been on one either. And again, for some reason, I don't know how it happened, but I got elected to be the,
Because you're so good at it.
I know. Oh shucks. Don't bring that
just
up.
hey,
That's
your
all
head's
right.
just getting a little bit too big. Okay.
So anyway, I'm in charge of everything. So I've, really been sinking myself into this because, we're empty nesters. I got nothing better to do. I do work, but I mean, other than that, come home.
He says he works.
We've been putting everything into this, preparing for the cruise. And again, like I said, we realize it's 8 months away. It's a long time, but what else do we got to do? So, the other things that we've got to pick up is like a pop-up clothesbin. Didn't even think about that. For your dirty clothes, it's just boing, and you set it in the corner. Boing. Anyway, set it in the corner, and there you go. You put all your dirty clothes in it until you're ready to leave.
It's going down.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Okay. So anyway, a collapsible cooler. One of the tips we got was, hey, you slip your what do they call that guy? The
Room server.
no, not room service. Your room steward. A couple bucks in the beginning of the cruise, and they'll make sure that cooler is filled with water. Filled with ice. Because although there's, Miss Ice Queen over here.
Yes.
In multiple ways too.
Yeah.
But anyway, the ice, to keep your drinks, because you're allowed to bring, a 12-pack of soda as long as it's in a can.
As far as we know, we hadn't found out for sure though.
Yeah, that's rules seem to change from quickly from cruise to cruise, but anyway. So these are the things we're preparing for. I know we're going to have water sent to our room, bottles of water and stuff like that. So you don't want to keep it cold and stuff like that. So they take care of that stuff for you. But that's just one of the other things. The power cube. You're not allowed to bring power strips anymore, but you can buy these little power cubes. They've got like 3 sides to them, and they've got 2 little ports for USB plugs. Because apparently, electricity is limited in your room. Like I think you get like 2 outlets. And so you're going to have your phones, you're going to have your tablets, you're going to have your nightlight, a flat iron, but you're not going to be using that all the time. But the point is you plug that in there, and you can plug multiple things in there at once and get things done without having to use up everything. Backpacks. I never even thought about this too. Bringing your luggage on, you've got to, you've got your check luggage, your bulk of your stuff, but you want to bring it because you don't get your luggage right away in your room. You want to be able to carry some stuff with you that you have, so your swimsuit, stuff like that, because you get on the ship, but not in your room.
Extra change of clothes and your medicine.
And medication.
All your medication.
So, like I said, we're learning a lot of stuff from a lot of videos, and we really appreciate all the people who put out these videos, that are helping people like us who've never done this before. It's great. I mean, it's really helpful, and, it gives us something, to figure out, to prepare for ours, so that when we step on board, we don't look like tourists in New York City with cameras around their neck going, look at that. Now,
We're doing selfies.
We're doing that's the other thing too. You gotta get a couple selfie sticks, but let me see. There was something else here. Oh yeah, and we got a list of what to have in those backpacks too, such as the travel documentation. You don't want to put that in your check luggage because that's it's gone. Now, you get up there and it's gone in check luggage, and the porter's carrying it away, and they're saying, "Hey, welcome to the cruise. Show us your papers." Mm-hmm. Soviet Union style. Anyway, any medication, stuff like that, the sunscreen, all that good stuff. All these tips and tricks that everybody has been telling us to do. It's fantastic that they're out there, and we're utilizing.
One thing you did not put on that list. You said you've got wine. You didn't put corkscrew. Because how are you going to open that bottle of wine?
Screw top. Yeah, you're Boone's Farm. Yeah.
No,
really. Yeah.
No.
Okay, no, you're right. You have to put a corkscrew on there.
Okay.
We'll put that on the list. But anyway, as I said before, we're just going to be posting, once a month right now, up until the last month or so, and then we'll post more and more.
Maybe twice. Knowing him.
What's that?
Posting videos more than once a month.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, maybe. Well, we'll see how the progression goes. We'll see how things, as we get closer and closer to it. Right now, we're just, really happy that, we're going to be doing this. And believe it or not, from what we're seeing so far, I already know I'm going to have a great time, and I'm 99% sure
but
she's going to.
But that's been over 30 years ago. You could get sick too.
No, that's not going to happen.
Yes, it could.
No. No, first of all, I was on a ship that actually rolled and moved. This thing is like the kiddie roller coaster. So anyway, but we've actually been already planning the next cruise.
Oh yeah.
And that's where we're going to drag all the kids with us, the adult kids.
We've got 4 kids.
Yeah, and they're all.
One of them will be unfortunately to make it.
He's actually
in the Navy.
So he's on his own kind of cruise.
Yes.
But hi, Joe. Anyway, the rest of the kids, the adult children, we've already talked to, and they're on board for the big cruise. Probably a year or 2 years from now, we're going to do the Belize, Costa Maya, the big 9-day cruise. And really have a blowout. But we want to go on this one first to see how we like it and everything. But I from what I'm seeing, I can't see.
We're gonna have a blast.
There's no way around that. You're definitely gonna
get to meet new people.
Yeah, and
hopefully.
I'm a little shy and a little reserved.
Not.
I don't talk a lot.
He talks to strangers, and I keep telling him, "Don't do that."
Don't talk to strangers, huh? Yeah. I think I heard that somewhere before.
Yeah, you did.
But anyway, I don't make friends easily or anything.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
So anyway, keep a lookout for us. Again, we're Joe and
Mama D.
So that's where you're going to find us. And thanks for listening to us, and we'll see you on the next one.